Hello everyone, we are group 5. Our group has 6 members, Trâm, Hân, Thịnh, Thành, Bảo, and me. Today our group will chat about music and the story above. Our task of content are 1. Pop music. 2. History of pop music. 3. What makes pop music the best song? Pop 4. Pop music in Vietnam. So what music mean? There are so many ways to describe music, but in general, music is the art that you choose that you show to express people emotion and feelings. Music can also be understood and rankings, so and it's an internal part of life. In another way, music is what makes people want to love, share, and sympathize with each other. Music is art that come from soul, so in life have been expressed and transformed into music by humans. Music has largest amount of genre, and one of them is pop music.
You have any heard of genre of music such as ballads, dance, jazz, country, and more commonly is pop music? Have you ever wondered what pop music is? How it is music? Let's take closer look at the genre with us. Pop in pop music is short for popular, which given a pretty good idea is out for the type of music pop and blues. To put it simply, pop music refers to whatever song and event and genre at given time. Pop music has a good rhythm, a catchy melody, upbeat vibe, and easy to remember and sing along to. They usually have a chorus that repeated several times and two or more verses. Most pop songs are between 2 and 5 minutes long, and the lyrics are usually about the joy and problem of love and relationship. There are many subgenres of pop music, such as country pop, electro pop, dream pop, or shy pop. Artists combine many genres with pop and create products that show the adult tech and make pop music more deserved. Synth-pop in pop music stands for popular. There are many hits of the pop genre. The pop hit received a lot of love from audience, gaining millions of views and millions copies sold worldwide.
History of pop music. Pop music originated from the USA and the UK. The genre started and the mix of various music styles that were popular around the early 50s. Some of the music styles that lead to the genre of pop include jazz, country, rap, and rock rock. Let's learn more about pop music throughout the century. 1980s. In the 1980s, pop music was dominated by electronic sound and dance music genres. Today, this decade is considered to have the most great song. This era of pop music has a lot of big names. One of the most successful pop stars of this era is Michael Jackson. He is known as the king of pop because of his great contribution to the music industry. He had 9 number 1 hits in the US and sold over 100 million records with just 2 albums. Another iconic pop star of this decade was Madonna. In 1989, MTV gave her the Artist of the Decade award for her inclusion in pop music. He has been called Queen of Pop and is appeared for her society in art. 1990s. During the 1990s, many pop artists were influenced by the trend of combining pop and R&B, especially Whitney Houston. She is the top single of 1990s. Her, her soundtrack album, The Bodyguards, sold over 50 million copies worldwide, along with many hit songs. I Will Always Love You, I'm Ever, Woman, and I Have Nothing. In the period of 1997 to 1999, teen pop developed strongly and targeted a young audience. In the late 1990s, Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera were hopefully successful and continued to dominate the music industry until the next century. 2000. Teen pop continued to grow in the early 2000s with the success of two female pop stars leading Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera. By 2001, the teen pop movement had settled down and hip hop began to gain popularity in the mid-decade. At the same time, a few famous black female pop singers such as Beyonce and Rihanna. In the late 2000s, the pop music industry appeared a number of new stars such as Justin Bieber, Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, Kesha. At the same time, electropop and dance pop then began to become popular. 2010, electropop, dance pop, synth pop dominated the pop music industry in the early 2010s. Typical singers of this decade are Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, Jennifer Lopez, and Kesha, with immortal hits such as California Girl, TikTok, and On the Floor. In the middle of the century, many famous pop stars such as Adele, Ariana Grande appeared, and especially Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift album 1989, released in 2014, then big success with a lot of hits. She was also recognized as the artist of this decade by MTV. This is the album cover of her album 1989, and pop music still developed to this day with her success.
What makes pop music special? Pop music is very diverse because pop music is often borrow a lot of from other music genres, making this music genre extremely diverse and suitable for the audience taste. Pop music has a multitude of subgenres, so it's easy to choose the one that suits yourself. Pop music appeals to wide audience. Another characteristic of pop music is having an appeal to the general public instead of the specific audience. Being influenced by so many external music genres is probably the reason behind this. The audience of pop music is very wide and diverse. This is part of the beauty of pop music. The vast influence also pop, allow pop music to overcome geographical and cultural boundaries. So the same song can be popular in the US, the Middle East, and East Asia. Pop music is meant for everyone to relate to and find something that they like. The catchy melodies and lyrics make such songs easy to recall after listening to them just a couple of times. Pop music can be danced too. Pop music isn't just a treat for the ears, but also the body. As much as pop songs are catchy and fun to repeat, they can also bring people to their feet thanks to their groovy beat. Everyone can unleash their body after a tiring day and relax by dancing to pop music.
Let's moving on to the pop music in Vietnam. In the late 1990s, when pop music was just beginning to develop in Vietnam, had brought many singers like Mỹ Linh, Thanh Lam, Hồng Nhung to the Vietnamese diva. Up to 95% of singers trained in the school choose pop music to develop their career instead of choosing classical music as trend. From famous stars like Mỹ Tâm or Quỳnh Hương to young vocalists like Văn Mai Hương, Bùi Anh Tuấn are all attracted by soft, lyrical pop songs. Today, V-pop is influenced by the music of C-pop, K-pop, Europe, American, creating new color in Vietnamese music. Talent that cannot be ignored are Subin Hoàng Sơn, Sơn Tùng MTP, Yên Linh, Hương Tràm, Văn Mai Hương, Trúc Nhân, Trung Quân and Phạm Hồng Phước. Mỹ Linh and Mỹ Tâm are also the pride of V-pop when the two female artists are always mentioned at home and abroad. Many magazines and television promote their music products around the world. Currently, generations of young singers are gradually changing the fate of V-pop, such as Sơn Tùng, Subin Hoàng Sơn, Bích Phương, Hoàng Thùy Linh, Amy, with music video attracting millions of views on YouTube. One of the best albums of modern V-pop music is Hoàng by Hoàng Thùy Linh. The album contains songs with Vietnamese folklore style from melody to lyric. V-pop also had other excellent albums by very talented singers. This is the end of our group presentation. Thank you for listening to us. Hope you have a nice day listening to music. Goodbye.